Hey guys, it's Tamika, and today I'm going to, as promised, give you a review on the new Dyson hair dryer. So, a couple of things I want to say. The cost is pretty up there. It's a $400 dryer. They sell it at different places. I decided to get mine from a place where I could send it back if I did not like the dryer. So I just want to be on the safe side because $400 is a lot of money for a dryer. Even though I have spent $400 for dryers in the past, the cost of dryers have tremendously gone down since then, and you don't have to spend that kind of cash for a good dryer anymore. Usually good dryers run maybe about $100 or $150 nowadays. So I'm going to bring to you this review of what I personally think, like what I really personally think about the dryer, so you can maybe make an assessment for yourself to decide whether or not you want to spend the $400 on a dryer. So let's just go ahead and get right into the review. So generally, before I review a product, I like to really use it, not just use it 1 or 2 times. So I like to really use it so I can give a fair assessment of what I think about the product, because sometimes, like 1 or 2 times, it might be great, and then later on down the line, you're like, I really don't like this. And so I basically used it for about a month, a little over a month, before I decided to do this review, because I wanted to be as thorough of a review as I could give you, and as honest of a review I could give you without me just making an assessment from using it like 1 time. So I want to show you guys the dryer in the box it comes in. This is a box, and it's a pretty good sized box for a dryer, because normally dryers come in big size boxes, but this one is pretty sturdy and heavy. And it says the hair dryer rethought helps prevent extreme heat damage to protect can I say protect? To protect natural shine, fast drying, engineered for balance, smoothing nozzle. Okay, so let me open up the box so you guys can see. And I've already, as I said before, I've used the dryer, so I'm just going to show you the inside of the box. And take the sleeve off. There's a sleeve here, and it has like different stuff on here talking about the air multiplier technology, which is it's surrounding air is drawn into the airflow, so it's amplified 3 times. And it says intelligence, a thermal sensor measures air temperature 20 times per second. And then the power, Dyson digital motor V9 is fast, light, and small. Precision machine alloy impeller fits in the handle. So I don't know exactly what all that means. And then on this side of the box, and on the back, let me show you guys the back of it too. Let me read what it says. Stainless steel magnetic interface. I'll just read a few of the things. It has 3 airflow settings. It has a glass bead thermistor, which is a sensor that the exit flow temperature is 20 times per second and transmits data to the machine's microprocessor. This is a whole bunch of like Dyson technology going on. It has a cold shot. It has a power on and off, a sliding switch, a smoothing nozzle, gentle low velocity airflow to dry and style at the same time, and it has a styling concentrator, and then it's fast, precise airflow for controlled styling 1 section at a time. Then it has diffuser. Okay, so those are the attachments that come with it. So that's the sleeve, which is pretty fancy because it has a lot of information on there. And this is the actual box that it comes in. Good sturdy box. And this is, I guess, I don't know what this is because I haven't used it. It's still inside the box. Oops. It's still inside the box. So I guess it's a heat mat, because I have used heat mats before. So a heat mat, or maybe just a mat to protect it. So it comes with this, I guess, like a quick start guide. It comes with an operating manual. And it also comes with this welcome little thing here, and the serial number and everything is on here. And then it talks about the type of outlets you need. And so it says you need a GFC outlet, and I guess it's an outlet that trips, like it trips if the power of something is too high, like it turns everything off. It says a GFCI is a sensitive device which reacts immediately to a small electric current leak by stopping electricity flow, so it turns it off if something goes fiery. Okay, so that's what came inside of there. And I don't know what this is. I honestly don't know what this is. Let me see if I can look inside and see what this is. But I honestly don't know what this little thing is, but it looks like you attach something to it. Let me look inside. because I didn't need that. Oh, it's a storage hanger. This is a storage hanger. And then the non-slip mat. Oh, duh. I needed that non-slip mat on like a million instances because I dropped the dryer on a few occasions. But the thing is, it's very sturdy. If you drop it, it's not going to hurt it. It's still the exact same dryer. As a matter of fact, it doesn't even put scratches on the stuff if you drop it. But non-slip mat. If you get this dryer, you got to use that because it is easy to drop it off of surfaces because it's smooth and so your surfaces are smooth. So, okay, just learned something new. Wow, 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 wow. Alrighty then. Okay, so let me just put that over here. I feel crazy for not knowing what that was. And this is the rest of the box here, and it's very sturdy. Okay. So enough about the box. Let's just go ahead and get into the review of the dryer. This is the actual dryer. Now, as a hairstylist, I have used dryers, many different types of dryers, and I use dryers on a regular basis. And it is very important that you have a dryer that is easy to use, that's lightweight, you know, that fits in your hand well. So, I'll talk about that in a second. But this is a hair dryer, and it's very unique looking. And if you look there, you can see straight through to me. Look, you can see straight through to me. And it has a really long cord. Like super long. So, and it's very heavy. It's a very heavy duty cord. Very super heavy duty. And so I guess it has to be for all the power. But you have your on-off button here, and I'll do close-ups of this so you guys can see it. You have your on-off button, you have your cool shot, you have your temperature control, and then you have your speed control. So I don't know if that's exactly what they call it, but that's what I see it as a person who uses dryers. Okay, so that's the dryer part. Let me just be careful there, and let me get my non-slip mat. And then it comes with a diffuser. And it comes with a concentrator nozzle and a styling nozzle. So it has two of those. And let me show you the trick. Guys, this is the fun part of it. Now, I never had this issue. I've heard of other people having this issue, but people were saying they had issues of the attachment falling off, but I haven't had that issue with mine. But they just basically just snap on. It snaps on, and it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, I've dropped it, and it still stays on, so. And that goes for the other attachments as well. It's not easy to pull off, but it's not hard. It doesn't stick. But if you just tug at it a little bit, it's not going to fall off. And then, okay. So that's the dryer. And I'll give you guys a close-up of the dryer and the attachments and stuff so you guys can see that part. But on to my review. Now that you know as much as possible about, that I can tell you about like the dryer, how it's supposed to work and everything. And I think that's very important for this review because it is a very expensive dryer and you need to know as much about this as possible before you make your decision because it's a really big investment. Okay, so I used the dryer for a little over a month. And as I said before, I purchased it from a place where I knew that I could send it back if I was having issues with it or if I didn't like it. So, and there's plenty of places where you can purchase it to be able to do that because I can't keep saying enough. This dryer is $400. $400! That's a lot for a dryer. Okay. I guess I'll talk about the pros. Okay, the pros of the dryer for me, because I do hair on a regular basis, and I need something that's lightweight, and this dryer is very lightweight. I mean, literally, it's very lightweight. I've had dryers where they were heavy, and I had to like build up my arm muscles to be able to, you know, be able to hold the dryer all day long. But this dryer is very lightweight, so if you're drying above your head, it's not going to be as much of an issue with your arm getting tired because it's lightweight. And the attachments are lightweight as well. So that's definitely a pro. Another pro is it dries fast. This dryer, it dries extremely fast. And I guess I really like that about it. I wouldn't say that it dries like too much faster than the dryers I'm already using, but it does have a little bit of edge as far as fast drying is concerned. So that's another pro. Another pro is it doesn't really get super hot like some other dryers do. When you use a dryer, it does get hot, but if you touch it, it's more cool to the touch than it is hot to the touch. It's not even warm to the touch, it's cool to the touch. Because I've had the dryer on for 15, 20 minutes and touched it, and it was like I was just touching like, you know, just, I don't know, like a warm window or something like that. That's the best way I know how to put it. Okay, another pro is the very long cord. That's a great pro. I love that. Another pro is the power that it has behind it, because it has a lot of power, and I guess that helps dry it quicker. Other pros is the attachments. You don't have to worry about rigging anything. You don't have to worry about anything fitting. Everything fits perfectly because it's designed exactly, you know, specifically for the blow dryer, and they just snap on and snap off, and they're easily interchangeable. That's another pro about the dryer. I'm trying to think of any more pros, things I really liked about it. Gee whiz. It's just really easy to use. Like the on-off buttons are just really easy to use. It immediately turns on. You immediately switch your temperatures. The cool shot is immediate, so everything is like super fast, super immediate. So I do like that about it. Yeah, and it did take some getting used to because it looks weird. Because dryers just don't look like this. Go Dyson. Okay, so all in all, you know, I feel like it's a really good dryer, and it's very sturdy. It's extremely sturdy, and I think if it's somebody who's just using it just for like their hair, or maybe to do you know, a couple of people in your home or whatever, then you probably would get a long time out of this dryer. You probably get years and years and years, if not 10 to 20 years out of it. But for me, that's a different story, because I blow through dryers every year, you know, because I'm a hairstylist, and I'll put 500, 600, 700 hours on a dryer just because I'm blow drying all the time. Okay, so those are the pros. I'm trying to think that I missed any pros. If I did, I'll go back to it. Now, the cons. Let's get to the cons. Okay, the biggest con, the biggest one. Can y'all guess what it is? Can y'all guess what the biggest con is? The price. $400 for a dryer. $400 for a dryer. That's the most I spent on a dryer since, I would say, a decade ago, back when they used to cost that much to get a good dryer. But now you can get a good dryer for $70, $80. $400. That's the biggest con. Okay, let's think of some other cons. It doesn't have a lot of cons. One con for me, because I deal with a lot of big natural hair and I straighten a lot of hair, is it doesn't have a comb attachment. Blow drying with the brush, and I'll show you guys in a little video of how I blow dry with this dryer with the brush. I don't like to blow dry with the brush because I have too much thick hair to get through. So let me just go ahead and show you guys that. So I'm getting ready to diffuse with the dryer. That way you'll get to see the speed of how fast it dries, and you'll get a chance to hear like what it sounds like. So, and that's the magnet. Alrighty. So the diffuser works great. I do like it a lot. So blow drying with a brush is a little bit of a struggle for me because all of the thick hair I have to deal with. So I need a comb attachment with that, a good one. So that's a con for me. Another con is, and this may or may not break the deal for you, but another con for me is the fact that there's a difference in between the feel of my client's hair when I blow dry it when I blow dry with this as compared to like a regular 2000 watt dryer. With this dryer, the hair feels a little bit straw-like. Well, actually, well, not a lot, but it doesn't feel as soft and smooth with this dryer, regardless of like the type of method I've used with it. I've used many different methods trying to get the same effect with this dryer as compared to my other dryers, but the hair feels a little bit more like, that's all I can say, it's straw-like. It doesn't feel as soft. That's a big con for me because as far as my clients are concerned, when they touch their hair, a lot of times they touch their hair while their hair is being, you know, blow dried or whatever, I guess just to feel for it or whatever. And if it's feeling like straw, they're gonna think that, you know, something I'm doing is wrong. So with this dryer, it doesn't get the hair soft. And I feel like it doesn't get the hair as smooth either with this dryer. So that's a huge con for me because with my conventional dryers, the hair is soft to the touch and it feels moisturized and all that type of stuff. But this feels like the hair is not moisturized and it feels a little bit straw-like. So that's a big con for me. Yeah, actually that's a huge con for me. But yeah, it didn't really have a lot of cons. But the thing about that is, well, okay, just give me just a second. So all in all, do I think this dryer is worth $400? I mean, it is Dyson. The technology is amazing. Is it worth $400? For me, I would say no. It's not worth $400 because I'm not getting the same benefits from the dryer that I am getting from a dryer that's $70 or $80 I would normally buy. If I'm going to pay this amount of money for a dryer, I'm going to need it to provide all of the benefits that it has, in addition to all of the benefits that my other dryers have. I'm going to need for it to come with a comb attachment. I'm going to need for it to make my client's hair feel like silk, like super silk. Like I'm going to need for this dryer to make my client's hair feel way better than my little $80 dryer makes it feel. And that's not happening with this dryer. I tried time and time again to use it, to give it a chance, And even today, before I recorded, I gave it another chance just to see if maybe I was making a mistake. But all in all, I just really don't think it's worth the $400 that it's asking for. I would say maybe about $200, that would be good. But even at that price, I still don't think I would buy it because I need the softness that I get from my other dryers to be in this dryer, and it's not happening. So maybe they'll tweak it down the line and get that part right, but it just doesn't give me that, and that's very important as far as, you know, like me and my hair care is concerned. I know it's saying that it's protecting the hair from heat damage, and I'm pretty sure it does a great job at that, but it's not giving me the softness along with the protection. So I need both. So no, I don't think it's worth the $400. Maybe the price will go down later on, and more people who want to try it out, it'll be more affordable for them. But for right now, I am going to send it back. So I'm going to give the Dyson dryer a thumbs down, unfortunately, because it doesn't give me all the things I need. If it gave me all the things that I need out of it, the $400 price would be on point because it does have a lot of good qualities about it that I do like. But the qualities are not enough for me to keep the dryer. So there's my honest opinion and honest assessment of the dryer. Yeah. So guys, I hoped that by me doing this review, this helped, you know, you in some way, shape, or form answer some questions about the dryer that you may have. I hope that if you're on the fence about it, you know, that if you wanted to get it, you weren't sure, that maybe it answered some questions about that. And maybe if I talked about some qualities that you were looking for in a dryer that you're willing to pay the $400 for, maybe you're looking for that. But I hope that either way it goes, I helped you in some way, shape, or form. So yeah. So there you have it. It's out of the way. I did it, and sending it back. So yeah, as usual, guys, thumbs up this video if you like it, and don't forget, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I can't talk today, y'all. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can stay updated on all these videos like this one, because I'm going to be doing more reviews, and I'm also incorporating a lot of hair videos onto my channel. So be sure to look out for that. So hit the notification button so you won't miss out on those great videos, those awesome videos that I'm creating just for you. And leave your comments below. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you have about this dryer or any other questions that you have. And as always, guys, I love you, and I hope you have a blessed, amazing day. Talk to you later, and see you in the next video. I love you guys. Bye.